Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hanksters. We're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location, and we've got another gorgeous new arrival here. This is our 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe, and it's finished in a nice gloss black exterior. You can see we've got all the bright work around the windows, and it's all in very good condition. You can also see the gaps front and back of the door, nice and even. And you do have a driver's side polished chrome side view mirror there. We'll take a look at the interior. You do have some aftermarket adjustable leather bucket seats in the front. You've got a center console with cup holders, a B&M automatic floor shifter. Nice set of aftermarket gauges that almost look like they could be original. It's a very classy look to those gauges there. And overall, it's a very well put together interior. As we come around to the rear of the vehicle, you can look down the side and see just how straight the vehicle is. And as we come to the rear, you can see all of the bright work is in very good shape, from your taillight bezels to your reverse light lenses. It's all polished up very nice. And the trunk lines up well, front to back and left to right. That rear glass is in good shape, same with all the trim around it. And we'll go ahead and take a peek inside the trunk. Underside of your trunk is finished in that same gloss black. As for the interior, you do have a nice form-fitted trunk mat here and a full set of original style floor mats. The battery has been relocated to the trunk on this car, and that'll give you extra room in the engine bay. Trunk shuts very nice. As we come to the passenger side, once again, it's straight as you look down the side. All of our bright work on the passenger side is in good condition. And you can see the gaps front and back of the door, nice and even on this side as well. We'll take a peek at the interior from our passenger side. And of course, you've got your rubber bumpers on the door, and your rubber seal is soft and pliable. Coming around to the front, you can see we have that black fiberglass hood with the 347 badges on that Cowl induction part there. You've got the hood pins in the front to go along with it, and that hood does line up very well. Our windshield is in good condition, same with all the trim that goes around it. And all the bright work at the front of the car is polished up very well. You got that nice front chin spoiler there, that air dam. Now we'll take a look under the hood. Like I said, you've got these nice hood pins here. It's a polished up chrome there. And it being a fiberglass hood, you do have a hood prop with a little rubber cushion there. And the underside of the hood, as well as the engine bay, they're both finished in a flat black. As for your powertrain, that is a 347 V8, and paired to it is a C4 automatic transmission. You've got lots of aftermarket goodies under the hood and lots of chrome pieces as well. You've got the polished chrome fender brace and strut tower brace, and that'll help strengthen all your rigidity in the front, just overall improve your handling. You do have a pair of Ford Racing polished aluminum valve covers, Holley 750 CFM carburetor, Edelbrock cast aluminum performer intake, and a nice set of long tube headers as well. It has a more modern style ignition system, an MSD 6AL. You do have power steering and power brakes on this. And other than that, you've got just a lot of cosmetic upgrades. You've got you do have an aluminum radiator. It's got a nice polished aluminum cover on that, and a electric fan with an aluminum fan shroud. You do have a set of aluminum pulleys. And overall, that engine bay is just very well put together, neat and tidy. And that should about wrap things up for the exterior of this car. As always, if you're looking at this car or any of our other vehicles and you're looking to do some upgrades or make some changes, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you on a quote on such work. Also, the price that you see listed on our website, that does include enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states and our 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty. Now we'll get this Mustang back on our lift and take a look at the underside. Now we've got the 67 Mustang up on the lift. We'll do an overview of the underside. Starting up front with your suspension, that's going to be mostly your factory standard equipment. You do have an upgraded 1.25" sway bar in the front, and that'll help with all your body roll through the turns and just generally increase your handling performance. As for our powertrain, that is a 347 V8, and paired to it is a C4 automatic transmission. As far as upgrades, we do have a Hamburgers Performance deep sump oil pan. You do have a pair of Hooker long tube headers, along with a finned aluminum transmission pan. Moving forward with our exhaust, that's a full dual 2.5-inch exhaust with an H-pipe there. And it's got some Flowmaster turbo mufflers bolted up to it. As far as the condition of our frame rails and our floors, they're all in very good condition. You do have frame rail extenders to extend that frame rail from the front to the rear subframe there. As far as the condition of the floors, there have been some patches done on this driver's side, but they were done using the proper method and the correct metal. Moving on to the rear, you've got that dual exhaust comes out to some tailpipes that go up and over your axle and out the back. As for our engine and transmission, they are both free and clear of any drips or leaks as I look at them right now. But as these classics go, there's always a possibility of those things popping up. And also, this car does have power steering and power brakes, and it is 4-wheel disc brake as well. As for the rear end, that's a Ford 9-inch rear, and it's got a 350 gear ratio. As for all your suspension in the rear, that's going to be all your factory standard equipment, your heavy-duty leaf spring suspension, and it's all in very good condition. Looking at the condition of the frame rails and the floors leading into the trunk and the rear of the vehicle, they all appear to be in very good condition. I don't see any evidence of any patches back here. And I do spy some KYB gas adjust shocks. It's a nice little upgrade there in the rear. You do have an electronic inline fuel pump as well. And looking at the edges back here, everything is nice and crisp in that rear valance panel and your quarter pinch welds. Overall, it's a very well taken care of 67 Mustang. Now we'll get this down on the ground and we'll fire up that 347.